Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for April 18th, 2024. This is for Aries, last shuffle for Aries. Let's see what's going on. Aries, we have decrease and dark thoughts. Well, that's good. Decrease, dark thoughts. Don't think too far into the future about where something is headed, especially if it has it's like there's so many byways and highways and byways on this thought process. They don't want you to be on that tip because you can't see what's up ahead. So it's like wasted energy. They don't want you to waste your energy, okay? Because they're speaking a lot about, oh my gosh, well, if I do this, then what's going to happen to next week and next month and next year? Yeah, they're saying that things are going to work themselves out. Like the worst that could have ever happened has already happened, so you can't factor in worst case scenario in your in your situation. You can't. They're saying that it's just a waste of time. Even the Wheel of Fortune, that's time, the wheel of time, right? And not necessarily how people look at it, but that's how Spirit shows it to me, that it's like the wheel of time, right? It passes through each constellation, each sign, and the tables flip. Time turns over and things get better. They're saying that you will be wasting your time trying to plan ahead based on the situations that you've been dealing with, because it's like things will get better, so you can't plan for what's better already because it's still in the process. You know what I mean? So there's no point in projecting so far ahead in the future, trying to work around stuff right now, because what you're trying to work around right now won't even be a factor. You know what I mean? You have Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups with decrease. This is saying that you don't have clarity about the future. So if you have these dark thoughts about the Wheel of Fortune and Three of Pentacles, what can I build or do right now that can turn the tables? That's a wasted energy because the tables are already turning. So you're just spending time, just useless energy being pushed in a direction that won't even exist, if that makes any sense at all. They're saying that you may be trying really hard here to it's like you're going to what most of this looks like a decrease. If the Queen of Cups is decreased in any way, your intuition is off, somewhere. Your intuition is not connected to the next scenario that's ahead for you, because the worst has already been done. So this is whatever you've come through or gone through may have been like very painful. It may have been riddled with a lot of endings, a lot of new beginnings coming up for you. But how will you know what I mean? Like, because you've gone through the trenches, you can't possibly imagine the clarity that's up ahead. It's like, what's the movie? It's not The Perfect Storm. What is that movie with Mark Wahlberg and everyone? Then when they were on I can't remember the name of the movie, but they were in, I think, Maine, and they were Glouse. Can't pronounce it very well. It's so funny. It's hard for me to say it. I used to live in that area, and it's hard for me to say. But they were fishermen, right? They would go fishing, deep sea fishing, and they went through a really severe storm. And it's the same energy of like, you would never predict. You can't predict based on that storm the clearing up ahead. Like at one point, I think one of them got to actually see the sunrise. Like everything was clear or something. I don't remember. And that's a terrible example because many of them didn't make it. I don't think any of them made it. However, great story, great movie, awesome perspective on the life of those men, of the people that do that work, which is very difficult. We need to thank everyone when you see fish in the store. But this right here tells me that you can't, because of what you've gone through, you won't be able to, you can't predict what's up ahead. You just can't, because all you have an experience in is a lot of betrayal, a lot of thievery, a lot of like backstabbing, or maybe something ended and it's like it ended so abruptly you didn't get a chance to even like pick it apart and be like, how did that happen? Family is Three of Swords and the Page of Cups. So this tells me that your family is maybe, they have a history of taking advantage of a situation. So things are, when things are bad, it seems like, so say you have children they take advantage, which is typical, right? With kids, this is a golden opportunity to get mom or dad to say yes to something that normally they would be like, no. They feel as though that if they do something for you, this is the energy of like complimenting you, while they know you're down, so that you will give them permission to do something else. So family is doing this. This could be adults in the family doing this crap, and because there are people that have not grown up. There are grown children walking around right now, grown mental patients walking around functioning right now. Like I swear, everywhere I go, I'm like, ooh, this person might need a closer look. Someone needs to take a closer look at some of the stuff that they're talking about or doing. Um, you know, but then again, I don't judge. I'm just saying this is what this looks like. Someone is taking advantage of your time, your downtime. You may be reeling still from something that has occurred, and someone is just like, ooh, perfect timing to ask Aries if I could do XYZ, or could I borrow, or could I, there's something that they want to offer something to you as well. You may be receiving an offer from them, whoever these people are, in the family energy. You know them for. I mean, of course, it's not family. It's family you're very familiar with. It's not like distant cousin. Um, but stuck energy with the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles tells me that you may be really. You need to refrain from speaking right now. Honestly, you need to be refrain from speaking, and you need to refrain from it, because they're saying that you could manifest something that's born out of worst case scenario thinking, and that is not going to apply where you're going. I would be very cautious with my words today. I would not speak out of turn. A lot of what you say may be negative, and you may manifest negativity in your life. You don't realize it's negative because you have been through the trenches. But you got to really, before you speak, turn your tongue over in your mouth a few times, or just think about it first. What is this really saying? It may be something that that just comes out, shoots out your mouth, out your mouth, like, serves so and so right, or of course, it wouldn't be right if this and that didn't happen, and you're saying it in the most negative way. Of course, that would happen to me. I'm in traffic, and of course, I would not get my check today. It's like, don't say those types of things. I hope that helps in some way. I mean, this is like a general advice to anyone, truly, but Aries, especially for you. Okay, they're saying you may be stuck on saying something, and they're saying that everything that you say is contributing to this new beginning. It's important that you start speaking from a place of saying, "I know things are going to get better. Things can't get any worse. Things cannot get any worse." It's like consistently say that, because the Ten of Swords speaks of that. It's a promise that things can't get any worse. That therefore they want you to stop future projecting right now, because you can't see the clearing. It's like the dawn is always darkest right before the dawn for you. You don't know that this is the darkest it could ever be. It may feel like night is stretching out forever, and then boom, the sun comes up. So they want you to speak from that place of, I know the sun's gonna come up. I already know what it's a duh. Like, it's that solid for you that it's a duh. Like, because everybody knows the sun's gonna come up. I mean, when does it not come up? Right? I mean, unless you live in Alaska or something, right? Then maybe there might be 2 days where the sun doesn't come up, and then there's days that the sun never goes down. But that's different. You know what I'm saying? For everyone, majority of the world, the sun comes up every morning. So they're like that. It's just that the promise for you is just as sure as that. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be a Pisces, Aries cusp. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, Libra, Scorpio cusp, Aquarius, Pisces cusp, and Gemini, Cancer cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.